We have with us, as you brought out, any number of luminaries, none of which is our first guest, a man who certainly knows, well, a great deal about professional wrestling for, I think it's safe to say, maybe even more years than you, Alfred.
I think definitely more years than I, although that's very hard.
That's saying something. Would you please welcome manager Freddy Blassie? Blassie, one thing that I think has remained consistent through your career, your wrestling career, at least as many years as I've been following it, which I must say is also considerable. You seem to be disgruntled. You always have like a chip on your shoulder. Like the world owes you some constipation. Did someone say? I didn't say that.
It's a concentration, I think.
Concentration. Uh-oh. Freddie...
Evidently that guy out there has got a hair lip.
I didn't hear that. What are you doing here now, Fred, Mr. Blassie?
Showing you the two greatest wrestlers in the world, the two best of all times, the Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov.
A little disagreement, as always, between you and some of the fans. Right now we're going to take you to some videotape footage, and I think you'll like this footage. It involves George the Animal Steele and Corporal Kirshner against the Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov.
At the request of Mr. Volkov, he asks that you all rise and respect his singing of the Soviet National Anthem. Led by Captain Louis Albano from Detroit, Michigan, weighing 288 pounds, George the Animal Steele.
Look out, the Animal's in there. Corporal Kirshner has found himself a tag team partner. Whoa, my! The Animal, the most unorthodox individual, perhaps in the history of the world wrestling. Look out now, there's no telling what this man will do. Oh,
yeah, there's what he's gonna do.
A nasty green tongue lapping about lizard-like. The Animal, with a brief little respite there before the match begins. Salivating all over the corner pad. Corporal Kirshner answering the challenge of Freddy Blassie. Last-minute consultation on the part of Freddy Blassie. Nikolai Volkov from the Iron Sheik. We all wondered whom Kirshner would select as a partner, but I must say I'm quite surprised in his choice.
I'm surprised too, and I think that the Sheik and Volkov and Blassie are equally surprised.
There's capacity crowd right behind Corporal Kirshner. Over the hip, no, nice maneuver, nice retaliation. I think Nikolai will try his luck now with Corporal Kirshner. Oh, forearm block. Kirshner firing off into the chest. Kirshner trying to get behind Nikolai Volkov. Can't quite do it. Sets him up now. Whips it to the rope. And whoa! Wow, with a slingshot. The Sheik. See that quick tag off with the Sheik. and Volkov, and that has to wear Kirshner. Oh, look at that.
Well, of course, they've been making quick tags. They got Kirchner, even though he had the upper hand there, but he's going and you know, you do get a little bit tired. And see what happened now. He got caught with a clothesliner, and Kirchner's in trouble.
Now, oddly enough, the Animal has, look at this, Kirchner blocking that maneuver, and the Sheik goes up. The tag is going to be made. Look at this. Double team effort. Sheik and Volkov all over the Animal. Ooh, my, over the top rope goes the Animal. But look, that doesn't faze him one bit. The Animal is a breed of a different... Oh no, look what he's doing. He has a chair. Oh no.
Uh-oh, the bell just rang. The bell rang. You know what that means? Is this going to be a disqualification against Steele and Kirchner?
I'm not certain. The Sheik, you could see earlier on, he must have bit his tongue when the impact of the chair came down. The Animal wants
The winners
more.
of this bout, as a result of a disqualification, Nikolai Volkov and the Iron Sheik.
Mr. Blassie, you at one time managed George the Animal Steele, did you not?
I certainly did, and I got rid of that scumbum. You know what this here guy Kirchner, he stands in front of a mirror and all he keeps saying, double to the rear march, double to the rear march. That's the only thing he knows. He's a rookie, that's all he is. In George the Animal Steele, you know what his flag consists of? A dirty bed sheet. Oh, listen to all those brainless idiots out there. Bunch of dingalings out there. Here's the two classiest wrestlers in the business today. Hello, Nikolai. Hello, Sheik. Talk to him all day long.
You're real interesting, Mr. Blassie.
I think so.
Let him sing, Vince.
Excellent idea.
What was that again?
You don't hear well?
I don't pay no attention to idiots. I'm listening to you right now, and you keep your mouth shut. Don't you say another word. You made sense that time.
Mr. Blassie, were you, let's see, I don't recall, were you, the Slammies are just coming up, and of course the best personality in Land of a Thousand Dances video is one of the categories this weekend. Were you in that? Let's see, were you?
Was I in it? I had the two greatest lines in the whole song.
What was that?
Do the alligator, and I'll wrap you in the head with my cane, you pencil neck geek. Real classy lines.
We'll be back with more TNT. Stay with us. Welcome back with more TNT, and in a moment we're going to have two gentlemen who hail from the British Isles attempting to follow in the footsteps of, I suppose, Lord Alfred Hayes, which they should have no difficulty whatsoever in doing when in terms of the win-loss column, etc. And these gentlemen, either two gentlemen, emulate your style at all, Alfred? When
No, not at all.
No.
Completely dissimilar.
yes, sort of like the.
They've come a long way since I was wrestling, and Scott McGee particularly shows a lot of good promise. And they both have that European style where they keep close body contact.
Oh, sorry.
They have come a long way since.
If we nod off during this when you're doing your British, then we'll just wait. Would you please welcome Scott McGee and Les Thornton?
Nice piece of music there.
What was that?
Something different.
Is that a little salute there?
God save the Queen. Well, you know, he's a lord and all that, and I think as a
God
lord...
save the Queen. Wait a minute. That's not.
Well, he's...
Is it? Are we informing everyone? Or it's
No,
making
no,
us-
there's nothing.
I mean,
Adrian-
Adonis made a
Adonis
statement on this
about me.
program once before.
No, I can bring some testimony to that fact.
Yeah. Well, you know, as a lord, he's entitled to some kind of respect. And the respect is usually you stand to attention and salute the man, that's all. And so I give Alfie his respect he deserves.
Well,
An old war horse, you know.
An old war horse.
War horse.
And all I thought you said wart hog.
Yeah, well, I tried to say it the best as I could. Possibly that too. But I don't know.
This is... Alfred, you said that you wanted to handle this
well,
segment
no,
here.
what
and
I wanted to say was this.
is
Look,
so
as though
far
he's
is
handling
very
it somehow.
interesting.
Someone's been handling something.
I think that Scott McGee is a very fine young representative of England, and I don't think he's any way like you, Leslie, and you have long associated yourself with those people, in fact, who
Pardon me.
pour scorn upon the upper
Pardon me,
classes of England.
Did you say Leslie?
Yes.
Well, yes. My name is. I like to be called Les. I don't like the Leslie part. It sounds a little bit girlish, but Alfie does say a thing like this. But he's talking about English. He's a Scotsman, as far as I'm
What do you
concerned.
mean Scotch? Scotch is something you
Well,
drink.
would you like to tell him what Scotch is? He's supposed to be Scots, like.
Scot. It's a Scotsman.
Scotch, yes, Scotch is the
Scotch
drink.
is a drink.
Well, to me, it's the same thing.
He's
Scots are
either
drinking all the
Scots
time.
or from Scotland.
It's like saying you're a beer man. I'm a Scotsman, not a Scotsman.
He's a Scotsman, you see. So
He's a Scotsman.
He's a Scotsman. So that's
British
like
Isles.
Northern England. So they're trying to get home rule, and they've been after home rule for years.
He's from the worst place in England you ever seen.
Really?
Yeah, the slums, Manchester.
Manchester?
Salford.
Manchester, Salford.
from the
yes.
slums as well.
I'm from the coal mining area, and I say, well, that's I'm sorry and all about it. You know.
You never been down a pit?
That makes a difference. I live on a slag heap, and I can't help it. I mean, that's where I was born. It can't be helped. You were born in the worst place in the world, Scotland.
What are you
Now, who in
talking
his
about?
right
What's wrong with
mind?
Scotland?
Who in his right mind wants to go to Scotland for a holiday? Yes, Alfie, you can move it out there. Who in his right mind wants to go to Scotland for a holiday, or even go out to sightsee? All it is dowdy, miserable. The people are miserable, and they're drunks.
What you're talking about?
Drunks?
What about Manchester?
Drunks. Scots. All they do is drink
I'm
Scotch all
telling
day
you,
in Scotland.
Manchester is the worst place in the whole world. He's talking about mining pits.
I'll talk
He's
to you.
never been down
Alfie.
to been a
There's
pit in
more
his life.
sense, dear.
Well, I don't want you to speak to me. No, I'd rather not come in between your
It's
troubles.
beautiful in Scotland. Nice picture postcards.
Scotland is not too bad, and neither is Manchester, but I don't see why you should argue about that.
No, okay. Well, you said he's one of this new breed of wrestling coming up and all that. Well, as far as I'm concerned, I'm that new breed of wrestling
While
as
this
well.
is
and
going
I like
on,
that,
we're going to take a
close body
break,
contact,
and
you
when we
say.
come back, Hulk
But
Hogan's
it's
going to
totally
join
goes
us.
to the fact that he
Rowdy
called me
Roddy
Northern
Piper.
England.
Back with more TNT. In a moment, we're going to take a look at a knockout punch. It'll be delivered by not Cowboy Bob Orton, but Boxing Bob Orton. And many of you, of course, are following the challenge that has been made by Boxing Bob Orton to any individual who has ever wrestled before in the wrestling ring, ever donned the tights. And he feels that, that he can not only out-wrestle them, but now he's to prove that he is, at least attempt to prove that he's going to outbox them.
He's been very impressive.
Yes, he has. Yes, thus far undefeated.
Uh-huh.
And we will show you now the a knockout punch. Young man stepping into the ring to challenge Cowboy Bob Boxing.
Boxing
He
Bob,
wants to
yeah.
Boxing Bob Orton. Let's go to the tape.
Going downstairs, and Scott Orton on the rope. Bob Orton now. Oh, with a right hand. And a left. Sets him up now. Oh, forget about it.
Forget about it, is right. So nonetheless, the challenge continues to be issued by Roddy Piper, who I'm told, by the way, is quite an outstanding amateur fighter.
He was a Golden Gloves champion.
He was.
To tell the truth, yes.
And that's different.
Yes, it really is. He was a Golden Gloves
No,
champion.
telling the truth.
Oh, for Roddy Piper or me?
So now we're going to show you something that happened in Piper's pit, and much to Mr. Piper's chagrin. His guest will be World Wrestling Federation champion Hulk Hogan. Let's go now to the videotape.
See, we put this open contract to anybody that has been in the ring wearing a pair of tights, and so far we got nothing, and then we got a bunch of cowards that say, oh, we don't want nothing to do with Hot Rod and Boxing Bob. We don't want nothing to do. Yeah. Bozo visits the zoo, my goodness. Are you kidding? Are you trying to tell me that you have come out here because you want to don the boxing gloves? Are you trying to tell me, Bozo, while you...
You know something, Rodney Piper? I would love to climb in the ring with Boxing Bob Orton. You don't know. You just don't know how much I'd love to box his ears in. But you know something? You've got an open contract, man. And I've got a very good friend who made me make one promise. He said, Hulkster, no matter what you do.
Wait. You have a friend, man?
Yeah, I got a very good friend, something you don't know much about. Well, you know, the thing is, Mr. Piper, this friend of mine begged me, whatever you do, Hulkster, get a match with Boxing Bob Orton. And you do have an open contract, right? Anybody?
Any damn buddy that wants to box, anybody that wants to box Boxing Bob can box it. You can sign, I don't give a damn whose name you put on there. You sign it, he'll fight him. Mr. T!
I pity you, fool.
Just like the Hulkster said, I pity the fool. I pity the fool. He's, I think maybe Cowboy Boxing Bob Orton is going to bite off a little bit more than he can chew when Clubber Lang comes to life.
I really enjoyed that. That was exciting.
Alfred.
Yes, I hear you. Not too well.
We'll be back with S.D. Jones and Barry O. Stay with us. Back with more TNT, and unfortunately with Lord Alfred Hayes, and who continues to be here.
Regardless.
Our next guest is a very accomplished wrestler, hailing from Antigua. That's...
Formerly a British.
Yes, it is formerly a British colony, isn't it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Possession? Is the way...
Well, yeah, say colony. He might belt me one if I say possession. No, they do very well. They're nice people there in Antigua.
Who said they weren't nice people?
No, I was just thinking they make a donation to the Crown every year.
They make a donation to the Crown?
Yes, and that's very unusual in these days.
What are you saying? It's unusual that they make a donation?
Yes, very unusual.
You're saying that they don't work for a living? That they don't, what are you saying about the people from Antigua?
Well, they're nice, they like music, they don't work for a living.
Leave the set.
Yeah, I think maybe. Would you please welcome Special Delivery Jones?
I heard that.
Yeah, Alfred, where are you going with that? You kept burying yourself deeper and deeper.
I did, I got worse and worse situation there.
It's a Commonwealth.
It's a Commonwealth.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's part of England, but they are self-governed.
I didn't want to say the word common because you're certainly not that.
That's all right. That's okay. I understand. You know, these two guys, I heard it back in the green room. They were complaining about Scotland. And it's a good thing I'm the only one from the West Indies here. Can you imagine two guys from the West Indies here tonight? Man, me come from Antigua, man. No. You come from the country. Me, I come from the town, man. No. Can you imagine that here? It will be like a war here, man.
Yeah, I imagine it would. We're going to have some footage here on Special Delivery Jones against, we saw a little tease of it earlier on against Rusty Brooks. And, of course, Boxing Bob Orton's issued all these challenges, and answering the challenge is Mr. T. And I understand that Mr. T has been sparring with you in terms of his training. Is that right?
Yeah, he hits hard. Ooh.
He does, huh?
Boxing Bob Orton is going to be flooring Bob Orton, man. That man is coming down strong. He's
so.
in good shape, too.
All right. Let's take a look now at Special Delivery Jones doing what he does best, or one of the things he does best in any event, against Rusty Brooks. Here we go with the tape.
Uh-oh. So chant going out here. Porky. Well, if the shoe fits, put it on. SD, better watch. He doesn't let this guy get on top of him. He could smother you in a hurry.
Little monsoon here at ringside for this World Wrestling Federation extravaganza. Another capacity crowd on hand, as always, when the superstars of the World Wrestling Federation do their thing. Oh, nice go behind by Brooks. Look at the nice crotch switch by S.D. Jones. And Brooks quickly to the corner, smart maneuver. Showing you he's got some ring savvy. S.D. Jones very thick, and I don't mean upstairs, I mean all over. Upper body especially, through the shoulders and the pectoral area. But Brooks with that big weight advantage, S.D. giving away approximately 80 pounds. You don't want to get him wild up. Out of the West Indies, Antigua. Home base. Oh, nice snap mare. Wow, good thing he got out of there in a hurry. And Jones now going to work on the left leg of Rusty Brooks. And he goes down to the canvas. Be tough to hold this guy's shoulders down, I guarantee you that. Smart maneuver by SD to pick a spot, an arm or a leg or something, and go to work on it. Especially if you can get the big guy off his feet. That's where he's most vulnerable, when he's down on the canvas. And SD once again scooping that leg. Putting pressure on the toe and ankle. A lot of pressure. You can see the look on Rusty's face. Reaching back for some tights. And Brooks gets out of there by hook or by crook. Gonna trade a few blows here. SD a southpaw, as you can tell. Wow, whoa, shot that right in several times, right in a kisser. And Brooks goes down. He may be ripe for the picking here. SD might have found a weak spot, maybe a glass jaw on the big guy. And a headbutt. Whew. SD has that down to a science. Brooks still coming back, but trapped in the corner. Not too much you can do about it. Look out, ring post. Wow. SD followed him in, but the big guy scooted out of there. And now it's Brooks on the offense. Amazing how quick the tide can turn in the world of professional wrestling. And SD hard into the corner. Here comes Brooks, all 340 pounds worth. SD won't be able to take too many of those. Uh-oh, went to the well one too many times. Oh, reverse sunset flip. Got the shoulders down, 1, 2. He got it.
All right. This is, where are we here, Vince? We're over here somewhere. There we go. In the magazine, SD, we were a little earlier on, we were reading a little bit about this. And quoting you, we're talking about how you've kind of slimmed down in terms of changed your dietary program. To quote you, you're saying, I don't eat too many carbohydrates. I stay away from a lot of heavy stuff. I love heavy food, but I have to keep off that. Once in a while I get back on it, though. I like Italian food a lot, but I've got to restrain myself.
Yeah, I got to get away from it. You know, I got up to 287, and I said, hey, hold it. You know, I had a little fella coming over, you know, like, I didn't like it too well, so I just decided to just cut down all the carbs and extra heavy stuff. And instead of 5 and 6, 9, 10 bottles of beer, and I just drink one. Sometimes I don't even touch it no more.
Yeah, right.
It's gone now.
You're, I would think, training with Mr. T, too, although it's certainly a different kind of training, but just he's trying to get a feel to know how it's going to be with boxing and wrestler like Gordon. I would think that's going to drop some of that pounds, too.
See, I used to do a little bit of boxing myself before, you know, and everybody knows the man's reputation. He's an athlete, he's a health freak. So for me to be with the man, I have to get it down, and I am going to get it down to the max, way down to at least 240, maybe 235.
All right,
put it down.
That would be just about the weight of our next guest, Barry O. Would you please welcome him? Of course, You don't have too many fans out there, does it? Who?
It's only because they're jealous of me.
They're jealous?
I'm a man of many, 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 many talents.
You're a man of many, many talents.
Many, 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 many talents.
Well, we saw you in the video, although we didn't have an opportunity to hear you sing. But we understand that you play a musical instrument.
Basically, right.
Beg your pardon?
I play many, many. Hey, and another thing. Another thing. I want this to stop.
Flute? No, I don't. Would you say?
I want this crybaby, baby-o, crybaby, all that stuff. I want it to stop. People are bringing signs to the arenas, calling me a baby. I'm 21 years old. I'm not a baby. I got kicked out of my house when I was 16 years old. I had to go out and fend for myself. I'm not a baby.
Welcome back with more TNT, and in a moment we're going to walk up here with this illustrious crowd and begin to, yes! There are going to be some questions asked, I believe, by these lovely people as it relates to our next guest. Would you please give the appropriate response for our guest, Bobby the Brain Heenan and Jimmy Hart?
You sit there, Bobby, baby. You look great there, Daddy.
Mr. Heenan, you're in the wrong chair there, aren't you?
Wherever I sit's the right chair.
There, Jerry. Tell him, baby.
Beg your pardon?
Wherever I sit, it's the right chair.
Oh,
Read my lips.
Very well. Very good. Then,
You taking up two again? No, go ahead.
now wait, please, you're going to be nice, correct? I mean, we have some very nice...
Don't worry about it.
We have some very nice guests that I'm sure have lots of questions to ask either one of you. And we'll just walk up here and I guess we'll start right here on the front row. You want to stand and give us your first name, please?
My name's Mark. I got a question for Jimmy Hart.
Mark?
Mark? Yes, the question is for Jimmy Hart. The drum roll.
I got a question. Dory Funk, is he going to be wrestling with you? And against Terry Funk?
Let me tell you something, pal. I'm glad you asked that question because, like I've said many times before, I told the Junkyard Dog on a lot of our interviews, baby, we had one of the biggest surprises in the history of professional wrestling for him, and you ain't seen nothing yet, pal.
So the answer is yes. Then
You
Dory's
better
going to be with
believe it.
Terry.
You
Okay.
better believe it. Terry and Dory Funk, baby.
The Funk Brothers.
That's right, the Funk Brothers.
Hey, you know somebody McMahon picked up on that? The Funk brother. He's a sharp guy.
He's quick.
I'm telling you, we're
quick,
batting
Bobby.
1,000 here this week. You want to stand up and give us your first name, please?
Alan.
Alan, you have a question?
For Mr. Heenan.
Back to the truck, Al.
All right, back to
I want to know how come no one's collected $50,000 from you on Paul Orndorff.
Because Paul Orndorff has been a very lucky individual. But everybody knows... Oh, don't interrupt. Please don't show your class. Everybody knows that as long as you play that slot machine, eventually you're going to win.
Mm-hmm.
You hit the jackpot. And I'm going to hit that jackpot. Thank
right.
you, Al. Good all talking with you, Al.
Going to hit the jackpot.
Bobby, you're good, baby.
All right, we have... yes, sir. You want to stand up?
Yeah.
What's your first name?
Tony. I like to ask the mouth of the South. Yeah, Daddy. How did it feel to get branded on the back of your pants by the...
Whoa!
You would have to bring that up. You would have to mention that. You wouldn't say that if Terry Funk was here right now, would you? You wouldn't do that if Terry Funk or Adrian Douglas was here. Well, I don't get mad, but I get even.
Wait, pardon me. You didn't answer the question. How did it feel when your panties, no.
Well, panties, I don't wear
See what he does to you? See what he does to you?
I hit somebody. What do you mean?
See, he does this to these people. These people don't have brains enough to do anything by themselves. He serves them.
I'm gonna have a nervous breakdown on this show.
No, you're not. You relax.
Calm down. Yes, sir. You want to stand up and give us your first name?
It's Steven. Mr. Heenan, have you been a weasel all your life, or was it something that affected you after puberty?
After puberty.
I think I've seen that guy in the park with that trench coat on before. Don't you worry about me being a weasel, pal. You just worry about going down to the Salvation Army and get some new clothes for the spring.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you want to stand up here and give us your first name, please?
My name's Don. Mouth of the South. we hear you've been shopping at Fredericks of Hollywood for those red undies. Is that true?
This is it, Bobby. I'm telling you, I don't have to sit out here and take this. I don't have to
Oh,
sit
wait,
out here
just
and
a
take
moment. Perhaps more to the point, does Adrian shop at Fredericks of Hollywood?
No, let me tell you something right now, punk. I don't shop there. Adrian doesn't shop there. We shop at our own special place for our clothes.
It's in San Francisco.
And it's not in San Francisco. It's not in Kmart either.
The women's department of Kmart.
All right. You want to stand up here, Parle, and give us your first name?
Scott. Scott. I want to know when Jimmy Hart's coming out of the closet.
I am leaving the program. That's it. I don't stand here and be insulted like this.
Do us a favor.
Hey, how old is that kid? How old are you, kid?
Probably 48.
How old are you? How old is I guarantee you, I can whip any kid out there 15 years and under, and I would like to get a match with that kid right there. I'm telling you, baby. I'm not a professional.
All right, Mr. Heenan. Mr. Heenan, this one looks like it's for you. Yes, sir.
My name's Ronnie. I have a question for Jimmy Hart. Have you been the mouth of the South since puberty?
He's a clever guy.
I think the questions get a little more clever as we move further to the back here.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yes, sir. Wait, what?
Wait a minute.
What?
Would you do me a favor?
What's that?
What's the matter? You jealous?
Give me $5,000. I think I found her. There's her.
Do you resemble that remark?
Yes, I do.
No, McMahon. The guy right there. Right there behind you. With the hat. There's her.
Let me tell you something. You're as subtle as the air in a pet shop.
Well, you know, if you hang around a pet shop, you don't notice the air. That's
all right, well, thank you very much, and we thank you very, very much. Welcome back to more TNT. Any parting words that you have, either one of you two gentlemen, and for all of our guests here?
You know, I understood we're supposed to be the guest of the show. Somebody should educate the audience not to just blur out words and say insults. They're supposed to sit there. They're supposed to sit there and be quiet. But you know what scares me most about this whole audience?
What scares you?
Yeah, it really. See, I'm not frightened of too many things, but this scares me.
What scares you?
Look at them all. They can vote and they can breed.
That is scary, baby.
That's frightening.
I want to say one thing, too, baby. You can laugh at me about my red underwear and what the junkyard dog did to me, but when I win the Slammy Awards, baby, then I'll have the last laugh on every one of you, baby. I promise that because I'm going to win the Slammy.
You know why they're against you? You know why they're down on you? None of them have any underwear. They wouldn't know how to put them on. Remember, the label goes in the back. Very simple.
Bobby, that's very simple. I'm going to win the Slammers, baby.
Join us next week for more TNT. So long, everybody.